Remakes and reboots are quite common nowadays, aren't they? Everyone has watched at least one in their lives. Pretty much like sequels, they appear when you least expect, but hey, they can be pleasant. Like an alien bursting out of a rib cage. Seriously, sometimes the only possible reaction is to wonder, why? Why did the filmmakers feel the need to make this happen? You know, besides the obvious.
Flashing!
Well, I suppose it was only a matter of time before I had to dissect one of Joe's. By now, they have made Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, It. What else is missing? Oh yeah, Child's Play. It's funny because, out of all the reboots and remakes out there, Child's Play seems to be one of those that almost no one talks about. Considering the reaction some of those movies cause, this is not necessarily a point in its favor. But we'll talk about this later. I'm Dr. Midnight. Let's dissect Child's Play. Yay! Oh god, what am I doing with my life? We start with a commercial for the doll. Sega! Right from the start we see the biggest change. Now named Buddy, which I suppose it's a nod to the toys the original good guy was based on. The doll is a sort of animatronic toy that also connects to the company's devices, such as TV, cleaner and so on. But as you can see, not everything has changed. For example, the doll is still creep as fuck even before things go to hell.
Buddy can connect to and control all of your Caslin products and smart home devices. Buddy uses advanced self-learning technology. When Buddy imprints on you, he becomes your best friend for life.
Well, nothing of what he just said sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. And when you want to scare your baby for life, Buddy has got you covered. We cut to a... Wait, let me fix this. One of the workers gets in trouble for something and decides to retaliate by disabling the safety protocols of the doll. Yeah, that will show them. Wait, what? Okay, first off, they're all just putting the doll together. As far as I know, those workers shouldn't have computers or any sort of access to the software of water rebuilding. This guy shouldn't even know how to do that. Second, yes, this will eventually cause trouble and chances are it won't be good for the company, but in the larger scheme of things, it won't close or denounce the sweatshop. Nor will this doll end up in this guy's house, so what's the point again? I get reacting anger, but this makes no sense. No wonder Nameless Worker kills himself right after. Revenge as motivation 101. You're doing it wrong. We then meet our disappointing new versions of Karen and Andy.
You said you were gonna try to make new friends.
Yeah, lonely kids just love to hear that. While Karen is at work, a woman returns a defective Buddy doll. Probably because she has more common sense than half of the rest of the characters.
I turned it on and its eyes were red, and something's wrong with it. It was just...
She doesn't specify what else is wrong with the doll, but the red eyes are enough for me.
And I just thought with the new one coming out in like 2 weeks, it would just be better for me to take this back, you know.
I suppose we could use this moment to comment about consumerism, but we all know she's 100% right in getting rid of the damn thing. With her son's birthday coming up, Karen decides she might as well give him this bud as a gift. And she has the perfect way to convince this guy to let her keep it.
It'll be our little secret. Just like that time you banged Susan in the warehouse. How's your wife, by the way?
Aww, I think I'll hate Karen.
Say hi to your wife.
So now this man will probably jump at the chance of getting you fired, but hey, free stuff, right? But okay, I mean, it's for her son. It's not like she's just assuming Andy even wants one of Joe's rather than talking to him about how she can't afford the new phone he wanted. Just like she isn't dating a complete jerk. Oh, come on.
I'm gonna go hang out with some kids down the hall.
Really? Who?
Geez, I needed to pour bleach on my eyes. Do I need to spell it out? Trying to cheer Andy up. Maybe get him to forget that he saw a guy exploring her throat with his tongue. Sorry, lady, nothing short of therapy work. Karen gives him the ginger golem doll. Andy is less than thrilled.
That's the buddy thing you're obsessed with.
Yeah,
You caught him watching one single video making fun of the thing and your mind translated this as him wanting one? Kid, Just be happy you weren't watching a video making fun of Barney. Still, Andy turns the doll on, and if you thought it looked freaky before, take a look at that.
Hi.
That is so fucking creepy. I think that lady didn't even know the doll was busted, she just saw it moving and decided she was better off with a Furby.
What's my name?
Han Solo.
I don't know, I think you need something that matches this voice a little more. Something like...
Chucky.
Meh, it works for me.
Turn on the TV.
I will do that. What's a TV?
I'm not a specialist on AI, computers or anything, but that sounds like a pretty faulty system. If I remove the antivirus from my computer, I can still connect to the internet. Despite this, Andy is a decent human being and he insists that he likes the doll. Take your bets on how long this will last.
You are my body until the...
Okay, much as I love my mom, this is the moment I would be throwing this possessed Lonom out of the window. Not only because it's creepy, but also because it is what you deserve if you wake me up in the middle of the night.
Good night, Andy.
Okay, forget tossing it out of the window. I'm getting a hammer. Over the next few days, Andy gets used to Chucky despite his issues, such as not knowing what a book is. I guess disabling the safety protocols also disabled the cognitive system? Still, he finds it easier to get along with the doll than with his mom's boyfriend.
He's just an asshole. He's just gonna end up leaving us.
I will never leave you.
Yeah, by now everyone can guess where this is going. We're just waiting for the shit to hit the fan. Which doesn't take too long to happen, so I guess it's something?
Kitty hurt, Andy?
Whoa! Is this thing malfunctioning or in need of an exorcism? Oh, and if that's the moment when you would seriously reconsider keeping this doll around, congratulations, your brain is working better than Andy's.
You can't hurt people. Or cats. I know you're different, but that's gotta be our secret.
Look, I get that he's lonely and he got attached, but I believe even a kid would think of the implications of the doll trying to kill the cat. Boy, that's a praise I never thought I would say. But screw that. Andy realizes he can use Chucky to freak Shane out. He tries to teach Chucky to make a scary face. Don't know why, since his normal face is already creepy as fuck, but go off, I guess.
It's fucking loud. It's fucking loud.
That thing just swore. It's not supposed to be able to do that.
It doesn't really follow the rules.
Okay, can I just point out that this is how every robot apocalypse scenario begins?
Congratulations, you're officially the smartest character in this whole movie! The kids, being kids and clearly bored, decide to help Andy with his plan, and they all become friends. Can't wait to see where this leads them.
Say this is for Tupac and Stabby, asshole. Want this to go viral.
I think the video of a birdie dancing to the lion's lips tonight has better chances of becoming viral. Later, Andy and his friends are watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, making fun of it and making me wonder where were they when I was a child, but apparently Chucky doesn't quite grasp why they're having fun. Oh, that wacky Chucky!
What is wrong with you? I'm going out with Fallon and Pug.
Kid, mind telling me why aren't you calling the company and getting them to check the doll? At least try to solve the issue rather than sit back and simply put the doll in a timeout. You know, you kids don't get to laugh at horror movies when your decisions are that stupid, and seriously, did they give Chucky puppy dog eyes?
I'm sorry, Andy.
Meanwhile, Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees are celebrating that the remakes spared them at least this level of indignity.
Shane's such an asshole.
Considering Chuck's whole deal is to make Andy happy, I would ask why he thought this would help. But I'm beyond caring by now. Karen thinks Andy did this on purpose and locks Chuck in a cabinet. It's time out for both of you, so there. Lady, killer doll aside, is it too much to ask that you sit down and talk to your son for 5 fucking minutes? Also, because it is a horror movie, let's bet how long it will take for Chucky to get out of... A strong little toy, isn't he?
Did you do this?
I swear I'm so sick of this cat. I swear I'm so sick of this cat.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. That was disturbing. Not because of the doll, but because a twist in someone's words like this happens a lot in toxic/abusive relationships. Hell, he even plays the record of the cat dying at night when Andy's trying to sleep. Again, not sure why he thought this would make Andy happy, but I guess it is better than the Buddy song. So now can we do something about the crazy homicidal fucked up Five Nights at Freddy's reject? No? Nada? Okay, you're officially an idiot. The original Andy was 6 years old and he figured out how dangerous Chucky was quicker than you did. That's one of the problems with this movie. The characters are so shallow, they become basically archetypes. You have seen them 1,000 of times in 1,000 different movies, there's nothing special about them. Certainly nothing that makes them stand out or makes you care about them.
We are ordering pizza.
Thanks, Mom, but you should save the money for my therapy.
Don't forget your little doll. Seriously, what did I do? Every time I walk in a room, he leaves.
The little furless gremlin scares Shane again by appearing in the bathroom and really, Chucky? Either we need to add voyeurism to the list of programming issues or we missed the warning about how the doll might like to... try new things, let's say. Well, I guess Chucky needs another timeout and whoa!
Mom!
Sit down. I'm not through with you. You be a man and you say it.
Okay, Karen, you won't just let him treat your son like that, will you?
I'm just saying he's my son, so if you have a problem with him, talk to me and then I'll talk to him.
Woman, are you serious? This guy has so many red flags on him that he's turning into a human porcupine. I don't know what's worse. A mother with a faulty maternal instinct or a doll with a protective to the point of murder instinct. Shane heads back home. Oh, he's already married?
God, I hate you.
Well, Shane is clearly going to die now, so tell me, are we going for an embarrassing death or a hilarious one? Maybe he'll die before anyone calls for help.
This is for Tupac.
Well, this version didn't take several sequels to become a dark comedy. Or at least try to. While a detective, whose mom lives in the same building as Andy, checks the scene because of convenience, Andy wakes up and sees that Chucky has left him a gift. Aw, how thoughtful.
Holy shit, why would you do this, Chucky?
Oh, for the love of, why are you so surprised? He already killed the cat, so clearly a less than 5 seconds long lesson of don't hurt people or cats didn't stick. And you know what? Speaking of which, Chucky can't be broken to the point of the learning system not working if he can learn words and gestures and copy actions. So why didn't he learn that he isn't supposed to hurt anyone?
I'd do anything for my best buddy.
Except to make sense. Okay. Andy, sweetie, the doll has killed the cat. Killed a guy. It's obviously out of control. Now are you going to call someone?
You beckoned?
What's the problemo?
No, oh stupid one, that's not what I meant.
What do I do? Do I call the cops?
No.
It's too falling. You are the smart one around here. Okay, maybe I just don't know much about how human law enforcement works, but let's see. There are no fingerprints that connect Andy to the crime scene or the skinned face. The doll probably has a memory system it can be checked. It probably still has blood on it, so yeah, call the cops. God damn it, doesn't like in the first movie when Chuck was just a creepy-ass doll, we're talking about a creepy-ass artificial intelligence. Don't you think there would be at least a couple of people saying, hey, maybe you should make sure this thing isn't going rogue and there isn't a lunatic hacker messing with this kid's life? He's voiced by the Joker, for crying out loud, that would be enough for me. But fine, what is your stupid plan then?
Just go straight to the garbage chute and make the drop.
And how is this not going to work?
What is that?
It's a present. The old lady down the hall because she helps me with homework.
Well, I've never heard of that before, but it's not like I pay attention to my child anyway. Karen insists they deliver the present now. Oh, and yes, before I forget, the lady is also the detective's mom because this movie is ruled by convenience. Doreen, however, is a pretty cool lady as she covers for Andy while easily becoming the best adult character in this movie. So, don't get attached to her or anything. The boys are worried about what will happen regarding the present, but Phelan reminds them, oh yeah, that fucking killer robot is still in Andy's closet. They do the next sensible thing and rip the doll apart. Sadly, however, they are not sensible enough to completely dismantle the doll and just throw it away to be easily picked up and put back together by the janitor. Do you guys watch horror movies or not? That's like the golden rule. Always make sure the killer is really dead or destroyed. But Andy has other things in his mind, like getting a dead guy's skinned face back. Andy takes the chance and gets rid of the melon face. Meanwhile, with Chucky, someone thinks it's a different sort of movie. Okay, you know what? It's official. Doreen and Detective Mike are the only good adults in this movie. I mean, let's see. One was an asshole, the other is a negligent parent, and this guy is... Ew. Now fixed and unable to access the Caslan products, Chucky does what natural selection failed to do. Chucky found home. In what I guess is a sort of shout-out to Child's Play 3, Chuck delivers himself to one of the other kids. It couldn't be explained then and couldn't be explained now. And the kid, Omar, is now really popular because those damn dolls are the best thing ever or something. Why do you guys look so down? It's almost like we had a terrible experience with... Oh yeah. The kids all hang out at the Caslan store where Karen works, and I have to give credit to Andy's self-control, because I wouldn't be able to look at anything Buddy related without wanting to set it on fire for the rest of my life.
The new model isn't even
Wait,
out yet.
excuse me. Is that a set of leprechaun clothes for Buddy? Great, now I have this crossover on my mind. Chuck approaches Andy and he probably realizes that, yeah, we should have smashed this thing to pieces.
Because if I can't be your best buddy, then nobody can.
The Gazai of toys plays videos of Shane and freaks Andy out, but again, he doesn't think this could be used as evidence that the doll was behind the murder, or who cares anymore. After Andy and Omar get into a fight, Andy picks Omar's phone to spy on Chucky.
I can't believe you're friends with that freak.
He's not our friend.
What a little jerk! You'd think that after they helped Andy dispose of a skinned face, they would be more loyal. I mean, those things really help you bond with someone, Andy realizes that Doreen is leaving a Caslan's automatic car and that Chuck is going after her, because we just can't have good adult figures in this movie.
Passenger airbag has been turned on. Seatbelt disengaged.
So, connecting to the company's products translates to having absolute control over them. And Andy thought no one would believe him? I think the people at the company would look at this mess and just say, oh shit, not another one. I guess this version of Chucky knows voodoo as well, since we didn't see any of the car's doors open and he couldn't have got inside while playing bumper cars with it.
Chucky did something to her.
Chucky is a toy.
Yeah, just a toy with a fucking AI brain, self-awareness, and hell if I know what else.
Please, just be honest with me and tell me what happened to Rooney.
Who cares if you're worried about your friend? I need to know what happened to my cat. I take back what I said about Andy. No wonder he didn't know what to do. Look, I get that Karen might be willing to believe that a robot who can control several other electronics would kill someone. I really do. But your son is clearly distraught. Is it too much to ask that you try listening to him before ignoring anything he has to say? Chucky takes the chance to prove he's Andy's only friend by showing him a conversation between Pug and Phelan.
We barely know this kid. He could be batshit crazy. What if Chucky never malfunctioned?
A hypothesis that would sound a lot more credible if you hadn't seen the doll coming at you with a knife.
Okay, can I just point out that this is how every robot apocalypse scenario begins?
Movie, Excuse me. Could you please make up your mind if Joe's kids are stupid or smart? I don't mind anyway, but I need some consistency to work here. Oh crap, I'm grounded for life. So Karen takes Andy to the store with her right when the company will be releasing the new Buddy. Because, again, convenience. And I swear, this kid will develop PTSD just because of sheer exposure to this fucking doll. Meanwhile, Failing, currently in charge of the most functioning brain, sees the cops in Doreen's apartment and decides to clear matters.
It's gone. Where is it? Why don't you ask Andy? That asshole's been taking my shit.
It's a pity this isn't following the original Chuck story. I would be completely okay with this little jerk having his body stolen by a serial killer.
Give me your phone. Are you gonna steal it too? Give me your phone now.
They see that Chuck did kill Doreen and he's at the store stalking Andy. No, you mean the doll that came at us with a knife is really dangerous? No.
Remember the souvenir skin face? They found it.
Oh dear, and it was such a foolproof plan. So the detective realizes that Andy sucks at giving presents and everything is neatly prepared for the climax. Thanks again to convenience. Jesus guys, this is a new Harry Potter book. Puggy, Failing and Omar, who I guess is a friend now, arrive to help Andy.
Come here! Get the fuck down! Stay down, Andy.
Calm down, man. There's a 13-year-old you're facing, not the second coming of the Zodiac Killer. Chuck cannot help Andy at the moment as he's too busy killing a random guy for... pretty much no reason. Hello, years of therapy. The detective checks Andy to a stall bin and goes to help the random guy. But it's too late, as Chuck takes control not only of the other toys, but also of the entire store. Yeah, sure, why not? And if you think Toy Massacre sounds silly, you're right. I think it is a sort of a new level for this franchise. I mean, seriously, how could they...
You have got to be kidding.
What the hell?
You are my buddy until the end.
That's it! I have had it! There is a limit to how much I can take!
Why are you yelling at me for? I just work here. Ass! Oh, give me a break. Now we have to worry about Killer Teddy. Okay, point taken. I confess though, I love this scene.
Okay.
Where is Andy? I'm gonna follow her.
Me too.
It's official, Failing's my favorite character. They're about to escape, however... How the hell did this woman get captured and tied up by a doll? No, I don't care if this is some cult of Chuck shit. This is still pretty damn pathetic.
We gotta go. We'll call the cops, Andy.
Yeah, now you want to call the cops. Andy stays back and goes to save the current poster girl for the useless parent union when we have Chuck going on some more about how he's Andy's only friend and he needs no one else, blah 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 blah, the usual yandere speech.
You're gonna thank me when she's gone.
See, that's what best friends do. They give each other a massive headache. I don't get why my friends never understood that. Chuck turns on the forklift to hang Karen and... Yeah, okay, I admit. It's an interesting way to kill someone.
I know how to make you happy now.
He just wants to be Andy's friend, right?
I have a date with a 6-year-old boy.
Guess it isn't a Chucky movie without this quote being applicable.
Maybe you're broken too. I'm gonna fix you, Andy.
Wait, so all this time Chucky was being possessed by Jason the Toy Maker? That would be cooler than the entire movie. Andy distracts Chucky with the Buddy song, pausing Chucky long enough for him to hit the doll and go to save his mom. Yeah, that's the face of a best friend which can trust with no problem whatsoever. Andy finally stabs Chuck's Iron Man-like power cell or whatever, but Chuck is as resistant in this movie as he was in the original.
This is the end.
Don't fuck with my son!
Sorry, lady, not even that can make you into a badass. Everything seems to be over, the kids this time remember the rule of survival in horror stories and do what they should have done before, and they all hang out together because this is one of those things you can't do without becoming friends or something 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 and the company.
Our investigation has concluded that Caslin shares no responsibility for the horrific events that transpired at Zedmore. However, as a precaution, we are recalling all Buddy 2 products for the time being.
Acts like a real mega corporation trying to cover its ass. Like it makes any difference, they're probably with lawsuits up to their necks anyway. Sorry, nameless worker, whatever your plan was, it didn't work. And we get the usual hook for the sequel that will never be.
A friend who will never, ever leave them. Till the end.
Thank you very much, but when I want a friend that will never ever leave me, I'll get a dog. Talk about being different from the original material, huh? I guess the reason why this movie isn't talked about as much as the other reboots or even other Chucky movies is that people are not sure what to make of it. Damn, there are times when the movie itself doesn't seem to know what direction to go or what kind of story it wants to be. Now, I admit that out of all the classical slashers, Chuck was never really my favorite and I never cared much for his story. But I don't think making the changes we saw here was a good idea. The way I see it, Chucky, just like many other characters, made a place for himself in the horror culture. So by making such drastic changes, you risk alienating the audience because, in the end, this doesn't feel like a Chucky movie. It feels more like they made some random story and then just plastered Chucky's name all over it. Even if you manage to ignore this, the movie is still pretty weak. The only scenes that manage to be creepy are those that resemble a manipulative relationship between the doll and Andy. So maybe if they had focused on this aspect and used the other characters, this would have been a little more interesting to watch. As it is, Child's Play simply doesn't even try to leave an impact, be it positive or negative. My diagnosis? If you want to watch a horror movie, pick anything else. If you want to watch a Chucky movie, pick anything else that has Chucky on it. I'm Dr. Midnight, and I hope to see you again in your next session.